Everybody, this is Jacob Torrena here from ChasingCinema.com. Today I'm going to be talking about the new show, DC's Legend of Tomorrow, and the trailer that was released earlier today. The CW has obviously stepped up its game in providing some quality television shows. The sad part is, and which kind of makes me a hypocrite, is I've not really watched much of Arrow or The Flash. Kind of just not really intrigued, to be honest, nor have I really just kind of had time to sit down and dedicate it to it. I immediately did hop on Daredevil. I think the show looked more appealing, but anyway, that's kind of a different topic. Nonetheless, the trailer has arrived, and the Legend of Tomorrow is going to be focusing on a time-traveling rogue named Rip Hunter, who is tasked with assembling a team filled with villains and heroes to confront an unstoppable threat. So obviously this is going to be a collaboration of DC superhero, a very early version of just kind of a team, and seeing some crossovers. Everyone has been talking about seeing the crossover between Arrow and the Flash, and we all knew it was happening, and it looks like it's definitely going to happen in this movie. Obviously, not only is it going to be the Arrow and the Flash, we're also going to have Hawkgirl, we're going to have Firestorm, White Canary, Captain Cold, and Heatwave, as well as the Atom. So we're obviously going to have a huge group of superheroes that some are familiar to me, some are not, that people are probably going to be very excited to see. Now, again, I haven't dedicated much time to watching The Flash or Arrow. What I've seen, you know, I've kind of noticed CW, I'm not a fan of most of the CW stuff, to be completely honest. From what I've seen from certain things from The Flash and the Arrow, I'm not too appeased by how they do things visually and digitally, you know, effects-wise. I'm just not appealed by it, to be perfectly honest. Now, I could be totally wrong, and I could watch the Arrow and the Flash in the next, you know, month and be like, oh my god, guys, I was so wrong. And that could very well happen. I'm not saying I know I'm right and that's why I'm not watching it, but I'm just saying, like, the urge for me to watch those shows are not as high as my urge is to watch other things. But I will say I was pleasantly surprised by this trailer. I thought it looked funny, I thought it looked exciting, I thought they offered some really cool moments and maybe cool effects. So I will say, for being someone who's not really appealed and interested in seeing some of these television shows, I'm interested in seeing this and kind of seeing what it has to offer. Now, it's not the most exciting superheroes or villains. It's not. It doesn't seem to be the best acted, but at the same time, you know, that's stuff I could look over, and that's also something that I could just be getting from the trailer. And you know, also obviously there's, you know, this is supposed to be coming out sometime in 2016, so obviously there's still some work to be done, and I can end up really falling for the show, which I'm not doubtful about. But to be honest, this would be the first thing that I would watch. This is the first thing that kind of has appealed to me, and I said, oh, okay, I'll check this out. Where the Arrow and the Flash have been like, I'll get around to it when I can. So now I obviously have to go and watch those shows to be prepared for this, which comes out sometime next year. But overall, I thought it was a fun little trailer. I think it looks interesting, and I think it has kind of won me over to watch a CW DC superhero show. But I hope it's better than Daredevil, because Daredevil is unreal. And I've been talking about that movie for months on end, even though the huge chatter about it kind of got quiet over the past couple weeks. I'm still a huge advocate for that show. One of my favorite things Marvel's has ever produced. So you can check out some of my Daredevil reviews on ChasingCinema.com. Don't forget that. You could watch this trailer that I'm talking about at ChasingCinema.com. Just go to ChasingCinema.com. You can hit the news button, or just look on the home page, and you'll be able to find this video and be able to click on the actual trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, more importantly than what I think, what do you think? I want to know, how do you feel about the Legends of Tomorrow trailer down here in the comment section. We can even make that conversation more interactive if you follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff in the description box. Like us, favorite us, tweet us, post us, retweet us, all that fun stuff. And we can have an interaction talking about cinema. Show your support for Arrow, Flash, and myself by liking and favoriting this video. And most importantly, above all, please hit that subscribe button, guys. I make 4 to 5 videos a day about what's going on in the world of motion picture. Either it be film reviews, movie news, podcasts, casting details, trailer reviews, plot details, anything that's really going on in the world of motion picture. Today I talked about the fact that The Craft was being remade. I reviewed the trailer from Supergirl, the other DC show that is coming out. I reviewed The Intern. Tomorrow I'm going to be reviewing Mad Max and Fury Road and Pitch Perfect 2, and a lot of other stuff that I talk about. So make sure to tune in by hitting that subscribe button. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jacob Toronto. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and please continue chasing cinema.